enormous significance to allow students to come up and embed themselves in a community like Roebourne, practice in a culturally safe way, but not just practice in a culturally safe way, but meet and work with Indigenous partners and collaborators. And the significance also extends to their ability to work with other healthcare professionals, both qualified healthcare professionals and other students from other disciplines. I think when students have an experience in rural and remote places and really embed themselves within the community and live and work and play within the community and see all that the community has to offer, brings a depth of understanding to those students about how they can give back to the community and the role that they play in service back to the community, not just via their own health discipline, which might be screening for eye problems, but also by their interactions with other healthcare professionals and understanding the various roles of people in the community. It's absolutely transformational. So we see them grow in ways that are unexpected. For many of them, they've never lived out of home before, and then to have the experience of coming to a town like Roebourne, which is really remote, but being supported in a really sincere way by the community and in a really sincere way by WACRA, where they're supported to achieve their goals and they meet and embed themselves. They really come back changed, and they really come back with a focus of how they can be a better practitioner on graduation and how they might come back to a rural setting. And that's what we want to achieve, because we really want them to come back to the rural setting. It's amazing how understanding the roles of different health professionals, you can learn it in theory, but it's not until you actually live, work and play with the nurse who's experiencing their role in the hospital setting compared to the podiatrist who might be taking care of the feet, or the pharmacist who's doing quality stuff with medicines. It's not until you actually work side by side and have those conversations, not just at work, but in the facility at night, saying, you know, how did you deal with that particular person that came in, that you really understand what collaborative care is and how collaborative care can be the gold standard of care and really benefit you as a practitioner when you graduate. Really exciting, and I'll just use this one as an example because the embedding of students in these facilities can ultimately mean a rural pipeline of workforce coming up and actually contributing back to the communities once they've graduated, and not just to the communities that they've worked in, but to other communities in rural and remote areas. It's fabulous.